They think learning English is hard, but it changed my life. Let me tell you something, my friend. Believe me, many people think that learning English is hard. They look at big grammar books and strange words. They feel afraid. They say, I will never speak like a native. So they stop before they even begin. But I want to tell you a different story. This is my story. And maybe it will also become your story. Because English is not your enemy. It is your bridge. It is your friend. And if you walk with it, step by step, it will take you far. I grew up in a small town. We did not have much money. My parents worked hard. They always told me, education is your way out. But in our school, English was not a big thing. We learned some words, a few songs, and grammar we did not understand. I used to think, why do I need this language? Nobody here speaks it. One day, everything changed. I found an old radio in my uncle's house. It had one working speaker. Late at night, I turned the dial and found a strange channel. People were speaking fast, laughing, sharing news. I did not understand anything. But their voices had power. I felt something inside me. I wanted to understand. I wanted to join the world. So I made a decision. I was going to learn English. Not because of school. Not for a test. But because I wanted to open my world. The beginning was slow. I only knew a few words. I started with songs. I listened again and again. I wrote the words down. I sang with them. I felt silly, but happy. Then I found a children's book in English. The words were easy. The pictures helped me. I read it 10 times. Maybe you are in this stage now. Maybe you are just starting. And maybe you feel it is too hard. But let me tell you, the beginning is always the hardest. Like the first day at the gym. Or the first time you try to cook. But if you keep going, things change. Every night, I gave myself 20 minutes. No more. No less. That was my English time. Some days I read. Some days I listened. Some days I just watched videos with subtitles. I didn't understand everything, but that was okay. I kept going. One day, I saw a quote. It said, little by little, a little becomes a lot. I wrote it on a piece of paper and stuck it on my wall. That became my rule. I didn't need to learn everything in one day. I just needed to learn a little every day. After a few months, I could understand simple things. I felt proud. I started writing in a notebook, just small thoughts in English. I wrote things like, today is sunny. I feel happy. Later, I started writing my dreams. I want to travel. I want to help my family. I want to be free. English gave me a new way to dream. Let me pause here and ask you something. What is your dream? Do you want a better job? Do you want to study abroad? Or maybe you just want to understand movies without subtitles. Whatever it is, English can help you. It's not just a language. It's a tool. It's a key. It opens doors. One day, I saw an ad. It said, online work available. Must speak basic English. My heart jumped. I applied. I did not get the job. But I got something better, a reason to improve. I started watching videos about working online, about freelancing, about skills. Everything in English. I did not wait for someone to teach me. I became my own teacher. That is another lesson I want to share. You are your best teacher. You don't need perfect books or expensive courses. You need time, effort, and a reason. After a year, I got my first job online. It was small. I wrote product reviews in simple English. The pay was little, but I felt rich. Not because of money, but because of progress. People around me started asking, "How did you learn?" I smiled and said, "With my phone, my notebook, and my dream." Let me ask you something. What do you have in your hand right now? A phone? A notebook? That's enough. Use what you have. Start where you are. Later, I joined online forums. I chatted with people from other countries. We talked about music, movies, food. My English got better. I stopped translating everything in my head. I started thinking in English. And then, something amazing happened. A person I met online told me about a scholarship to study abroad. I didn't believe it at first. But I applied anyway. I wrote my story. I told them how I taught myself English. I told them about my dreams. A few months later, I got the letter. I was accepted. I cried. That day, I told myself English changed my life. And now, I will use English to change other lives too. I went to a new country. Everything was new, the people, the weather, the food. At first, I felt lost. My English was okay, but not perfect. I made mistakes. People laughed sometimes. But I didn't stop. That's another lesson. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are your friends. Every time you say the wrong word, you learn the right one. Every time you don't understand, your brain grows. So speak. Write. Listen. Read. Don't wait to be perfect. Start now. In class, I made notes in English and my language. I asked questions. I joined study groups. I helped others with things I knew. And they helped me. We became a team. After some time, my teacher asked me to give a short talk. I said, "Me?" She smiled and said, "Yes, you." I prepared my speech. I practiced in front of the mirror. I was so nervous. But I did it. And people clapped. That moment stayed in my heart. English is not just about words. It's about confidence. You may be shy now. You may feel like your voice is small. But every time you speak, your voice grows. After my studies, I came back home. I started teaching English to kids in my town. I told them, you don't need a fancy school. You need a reason. I shared everything I learned. I made them laugh. I made them speak. And slowly, their English grew too. Today, I still teach. I also write. I travel. I meet people from around the world. All of this because I said yes to learning English. Now I want to speak to you directly. You can do this. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to be consistent. Learn a little every day. Enjoy the process. Use your voice. Share your story. English is not hard. It is new. And new things take time. But time will pass anyway. So why not grow? I believe in you. You are here, reading this. That means you already started. Keep going. One word at a time. One day, you will speak freely. One day, someone will ask you, "How did you learn?" And you will smile and say, with my phone, my notebook, and my dream. Let that day come. Because you deserve it. And I'll be here, cheering for you. From someone who believed and never gave up.